Thesis on Chivalry. Favonia's Bladework Fundamentals. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything? Oh, Honorary Knight! Long time no see. Anything you need me to take care of? I don't? I'm sorry to make you worry on my account. I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than for work and training, I've barely left the library. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer, but there just seems to be an endless amount of material to review. Right. The Knights of Favonia's selection exam. Oh. Even though I've already worked for the Knights as a maid for some time, I still need to pass this exam to officially become a knight. It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time. Study buddy? No, that won't be necessary. This is my exam, and I'm taking it to fulfill my dream. Any obstacles I face are mine to overcome. Plus, there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. Well, you're the Honorary Knight of Mondstadt. It won't do for me to take up so much of your time. But on the day of the exam, if you happen to be free... Based on the night's schedule, I think it should be half a year from now. But it's just half a year. Don't you think that's quite soon? Even though there is still some time, if I don't make good use of it, it will disappear. I've planned my schedule carefully. If I sleep 2 hours less each day and finish my work 1 hour earlier, then as long as I spend all the time I save studying, I should just about be able to finish these books. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and I have some candy on hand just in case I ever feel low on energy. No, it won't. I've made sure to allocate time for training, too. After all, combat is also assessed as part of the examination. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? My vision seems a bit blurry. No, I still have training tomorrow. I must freshen up. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay now. But every time I think of the exam, I get so nervous. Only studying or training helps to relieve it a little. But in the end, I keep finding new ways in which I'm not prepared, and that makes me even more nervous. Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight, and whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank. Imagine myself passing the exam. What kind of knight? I always thought that just qualifying to be a knight was challenging enough to begin with. The knight that I want to be someday. Oh, that feels so far away that it's a little difficult to imagine. An outrider? I'm sure Amber would be happy to see the outriders grow as a team. But my strengths are not in scouting and luring the enemy. And I'm not as agile as Amber. I don't know if I would be of any assistance to her. However, I did once get Amber to teach me how to make Baron Bunnies. If I were to use Baron Bunny to lure the enemy away and protect my fellow knights, I suppose I could do it. I still have some of the materials we used when she taught me. There's just a few extra things I'd need. Making the stuffing requires pyroslime condensate, and the red dye used to grab the enemy's attention can be made from crushed valberries. It's just that dried valberries are not very suitable for making dye. I'll need to get some fresh ones from the Stormbearer Mountains. So, let's start by going to the Stormbearer Mountains. Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. Oh, pyro slimes. Perfect, they can provide us with another ingredient we need. Pyro slime condensate, crushed valberries. Good. Now I can start to make a Baron bunny. Through here, conceal the stitch. Done. Far from it. I know it looks the part on the outside, but I still don't know if it will really work. There should be a hilly trail camp nearby. Let's place the Baron bunny there and try it out. Someone needs assistance. The hilly trolls are coming back. Let's see if the Baron bunny gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out. Pew! Oh, it neither attracted their attention nor exploded. In the end, all I managed to recreate was the outward appearance. I suppose the conclusion is I can't become an outrider like Amber. Oh, maybe I'm not yet ready to carry out the work of a fully qualified knight. But I just can't think of what else I could do. Every time I've looked forward to passing the exam, I always ended up disappointed in the end. Whenever I remember that feeling of disappointment, I stop being able to think about what kind of knight I could become. Master Jean? How could I ever become someone great like her? Master Jean is a pillar of the Knights of Favonius, and a great source of inspiration to me. If I could gain even one or two of her qualities, I would be very happy. But the thought of becoming a knight just like her in every way? Oh, I could never achieve that. You think so? I suppose if the goal is set so high that I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately, I won't be too disappointed day to day. But where to start? I can't imagine what I would need to do to become more like Master Jean. Oh, that's true. Master Jean is always lending a hand to citizens in need. So strong, but so gentle too. I still don't think I can do what Master Jean does, but at least I could start by trying to be gentle like her. Okay, then let's head back to Mondstadt and see if anyone needs help.
sorry, Marjorie. I was focused solely on chatting with Quinn. I didn't see anything else at all. If you're out of other options, maybe you could get help from the Knights? I'm sure if Master Jean heard about it, she'd help you find it in no time.
Thanks. I'll check with a few more people first. If no one has seen it, then I guess I'll just have to ask the Knights.
Alright, well, I hope it turns up soon. Bye now.
Maybe I should just tell the Knights already.
Miss Marjorie, are you in need of assistance?
Oh, Noelle. Since you asked, I seem to have misplaced a monocle that I imported from Sumeru. I was organizing the stock that had just arrived, and because the monocle was so fragile, I took it out, wiped it, and put it aside. But then, I went to get it after I was done with the stock, and it was gone. I've asked around, but no one seems to have any idea where it could be. Anything like this? Well, it's not completely unheard of. You know my store. There are all sorts of exotic items. In the past, I've lost a carved wooden perch and some boneware, but as soon as I reported them missing to the Knights, they were recovered right away.
May I ask, where were the missing items recovered from?
Oh, the wooden perch was mistaken for a real fish by Margaret's cat, and as for the boneware, they eventually found that in a dog kennel somewhere outside the city.
Oh no, we mustn't increase Jean's workload any further. Master Jean's time should be spent on more important things. Miss Marjorie, would you mind letting me help you find the missing monocle? I may not be as efficient as Master Jean, but I will do my very best to help you find it.
Oh, of course that's okay. But isn't asking Noelle the same thing as asking the Knights?
I'd better gather some more information before heading out. As well as confirming some details regarding the monocle itself, we should find out as much as possible from Marjorie about the circumstances under which it went missing.
So, do you have some ideas on where to start? Ask me whatever you want to know. I'll answer to the best of my memory. The missing item. Well, it's a monocle to start with. And since it came from Sumeru, the design should be fairly recognizable. As for other distinguishing features, it's very light and it's very small. I had my head down and I was busy working through the stock. I didn't see anything that was going on around me. But the street is so busy that surely someone would have noticed if it had been stolen. Oh, now that you mention it, I do remember hearing some kind of flapping sound. The sound went as soon as it came, and I was focused on checking if anyone had seen anything, so I didn't give it too much thought at the time. Do you think it could be connected? I first heard it behind me, and then it seemed to fade out in a northwesterly direction. Now I wish I'd followed the sound and spoken to people along the way.
Honorary Knight, shall we go ahead in that direction and make some inquiries? Maybe we'll find some clues.
Everyone can hear your voice.
A missing monocle and a flapping sound? First I've heard of anything like that.
Excuse me, Glory. Have you heard anything that might be described as a flapping sound in this area recently? Marjorie's monocle has gone missing from her shop. We're trying to look for clues.
Flapping sound? Yes, I think so. I believe it was the sound of a finch flapping its wings. It sounded a lot heavier today than usual, as if it was carrying something.
So, maybe the finch took the monocle back to its nest. Oh, I've seen their nests in the past on occasion while I'm cleaning the roof. What do you say we have a look, Traveler? Finally, we have a lead to go on. Thank you, Glory.
You're welcome. May you swiftly recover the lost item by the grace of the Animo Archon.
Let's play!
No, it doesn't seem to be here.
Here we go!
We found it! This must be Miss Marjorie's missing monocle. Let's take it back to her right away. I hope we haven't kept her waiting too long. Miss Marjorie? Here, we found your monocle.
Wow, you were so quick. How wonderful. I thought I wouldn't be hearing back for a few days yet. Sure. In the past, when I've lost something and asked the Knights for help, it can take them a while to get around to it. After all, the Knights have all sorts of things that they're busy with, big and small. No matter how capable Jean might be, she can't be in two places at once, can she? Thanks to you, Noelle, we don't have to trouble the Knights with every little thing that comes up. Now that I think about it, Noelle is basically like another Jean. In that sense, it really does feel like Jean can be in two places at once.
No, surely you can't be serious. How can I compare to Master Jean? I can only help people with small things, like finding lost property.
Whether it's big or small, it's all the same to us. Things we can't handle by ourselves. Noelle, once you've qualified as an official knight, will that mean you don't have time to help us anymore? I, for one, am going to miss you.
No, not at all. If I do become a knight in the future, I will continue to help everyone with their problems.
I was just kidding. Keep up the good work, Noelle. I'm sure everyone in Mondstadt can't wait to see the kind of knight you become.
I will keep working hard.
Thanks again. I suppose I should put this in a secure place this time.
The kind of knight that I become. Oh, do I? Yes. Maybe it's because I'm not afraid anymore. I've never dared to imagine myself as a knight before. I always feared that the higher my expectations, the more disappointed I'll be if I don't live up to them. But let's say I do become a knight in the future. Maybe I will simply continue to do the same things that I'm doing right now. It doesn't matter to me how small these things are or how tiring. I do these things not because I'm a maid, but because of my own will. Yes, there's no need to become someone else, nor worry about failing. As long as I perform better in my next exam than in my previous one, then one day I will become a knight that I can be proud of. Yes, this should be plenty of valberries. slimes. Perfect. They can provide us with another ingredient we need. Pyro slime good. Through far from it, there should be a... The hilly trolls are coming back. Let's see if the Baron Bunny gets their attention. What's going on? They're completely ignoring the Baron Bunny. They're coming this way. Watch out! Oh, it neither attracted their attention. I suppose the... Oh, maybe I'm... But every time I've looked, whenever I remember... Captain Kaya? Oh, no, I could never manage that. Captain Kaya has his own way of thinking and planning. Oh, sometimes I can barely understand it. And as for imitating it, I simply wouldn't know where to begin. Oh, so you mean I should focus on smaller steps in order to achieve a larger goal? Well, I suppose with smaller goals, I won't be disappointed day to day. Since the larger goal is so high, I couldn't hope to achieve it immediately. In which case... Captain Kaya seems to be in the habit of fishing for information at Angel's Share. That's pretty small, and yet I heard that the reason we were able to arrest those treasure hoarders last time was thanks to Captain Kaya's intel. All right. I hope I can find some intel that proves useful to Mondstadt.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Noel. Can I get you a drink? A non-alcoholic drink, of course.
Oh, no need. We didn't come here to drink. I wanted to ask if there's been anyone causing any trouble in the tavern lately.
Troublemakers? Let me think. Actually, there was one.
Oh, really?
It's that guy drinking at the table over there. Payne. He keeps ordering refills of our strongest drink, Death Afternoon. Look how he's wobbling. If he passes out drunk, that could spell trouble.
Yes, that certainly sounds like a lot of trouble, although that's not quite what I was asking about. Is there anything in the tavern that has been out of the ordinary lately?
Out of the ordinary? Let me think. Yeah, as a matter of fact, there is. There are still some empty glasses on the tables upstairs that need clearing away. Must have been left there by the customers this morning. But I am busy with the accounts at the moment, and if I can't find time to clear the tables before the evening crowd arrives, things could get difficult.
Really? Oh, that sounds truly terrible. Maybe I can help? Oh, sorry. I couldn't help myself. Mr. Charles, what I was really trying to ask was...
Oh, I know. You wanted to know if you could help out, right? Surely that would be asking too much. I have yet to thank you properly for helping us move those kegs last time, and here you are offering to help again. I couldn't accept your offer in good conscience. That being said, we are quite overwhelmed right now, so if it's all the same to you, ma'am, would you mind serving the customers for a while?
Oh, okay then. It seems you are in great need of assistance.
Oh, thanks a million. I'll leave you to serve the customers then. Start by taking this death afternoon to Pain, and then maybe you can clear the tables on the second floor? That should put us back on track. Okay, I should get on with the accounts, so for now I'll leave the running of the tavern in your capable hands.
Wow. So this is what happens when I try to go with the flow. It appears that Captain Kaya's way with words does not come the most naturally to me. But waitressing in the tavern should be a good means of gathering intel, right? It's quite a common motif in the books I've read. I just need to keep my eyes and ears open while I'm helping Charles with the tavern duties.
This wine is heavenly.
Excuse me, Payne. Here is the drink you ordered.
What? What's that? Oh, yeah, put it to the side. I think I need to sober up. This drink is strong. Oh, I don't feel so good.
Mr. Payne, are you all right? Do you need to take a rest? Let me think. If I'm not mistaken, Captain Kaya would first get his subject drunk before asking them any questions. This appears to be true. We must find another approach. Captain Kaya would probably appear cordial and sincere as a means to convince his subject to lower their guard, would he not? One must start by focusing on the person's individual circumstances and communicate a complete willingness to help. Then slowly move the conversation in the desired direction. Ooh, but how can I offer to help Mr. Payne right here and now? I've got it! Perhaps the dried fruits that I prepared for my exam could help him to sober up. Mr. Payne? Please eat this. It will make you feel better.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it tastes sweet and sour. Ooh, woof. I do feel slightly better now. Oh, you're Noelle, isn't it? And next to you is,
Mr. Payne? Are you feeling any better? Is there anything you wish to tell me?
Next to you is, it's the death afternoon that I ordered, yes. Did you bring this to my table? Oh, thanks, Noelle. This drink is so strong.
Mr. Payne? Mr. Payne? How can this be? Drinking like this is disastrous for one's health. Perhaps. Although, maybe it would be easier if there were a few more customers. Oh, Mr. Charles also asked me to clear the tables on the second floor. If the second floor is filled with customers, perhaps I'll have the opportunity to overhear a thing or two.
To learn to handle my booze better.
It's such a mess. I must clear everything away quickly so that we can serve. Ooh, so many stains. Once the tables are clear, they'll need to be. We're almost done. Whew. Finally, all clear. Let's go check in with Charles.
I need to learn to handle my booze better.
Mr. Charles, everything has been dealt with. Is there anything else you need help with?
Wow, already? The customer at the table by the window just ordered a couple of things. Would you mind taking care of them?
Okay, leave it all to me.
Huh. With Noelle here, the tavern feels livelier than ever.
Phew. It's not easy working at a tavern, but at least it's over now. Well done to you, too. Oh, intel. No, I got so caught up with working that I completely forgot we were here to gather intel. What should I do? There are hardly any customers left that I could talk to. Oh, am I so incapable of handling even a simple task like this?
Thanks for all your help today, Noelle. I've been a bartender here for more than a decade, and I've never seen a happier crowd of drinkers than the ones who are here tonight. I can only assume that with you serving the customers, the wine tasted all the sweeter.
I'm quite sure that can't be true. I didn't do anything particularly special.
Customers don't come here purely for the drinks. They come for what the drink represents. Some time to relax after a long day of work. Often customers choose this tavern not just for the quality of the drinks we serve, but also for the great atmosphere. You may not have brewed the wine or even mixed the drinks, but for many customers, service with a smile is what makes the difference between a glass of wine and a great night out. It seems this tavern could do with more than just a single bartender. What we need is some proper waiting staff to really take care of the customers. Perhaps I could convince the boss to hire a server. Anyway, I digress. Thanks again for all your help tonight.
Wow, I'm so glad to know I made everyone so happy. Yes, even though I failed to imitate Captain Kaya, it looks like I was still able to help those in need. Yes, I will keep that in mind. Thank you.
Ahem. Sorry to interrupt. I sense that it's probably not the best moment. However, could I ask for one last little favor? Drinking to make merry is all well and good, but passing out drunk in my tavern? That's a pain. Pain ordered 2 more deaths after noon over the course of the night.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird-looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the Oh, thank you. That's very nice of you. It has been quite a while since we last met, hasn't it? I've been busy preparing for my exam. Other than the exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though I've already worked for the Knights, it's just that I've failed several times in the past. No, thank you. I could take care of myself. I hope. This is my exam, and plus there is still some time to go before the exam arrives. But on the day of the based on the Knight's schedule, I think it should be... But it's just half a year. Even though there is still some time, I've planned my schedule carefully. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy, and no, it won't. Did I get too worked up all of a sudden? No. I still have... I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. I'm okay. But every time I think of the but in the end, I keep... You mean a change of location? Yes, staying in the Knight's headquarters and in the library all the time does tend to make me feel as if I always have to be studying. But where else could I go? The Cat's Tail? Or the Angel's Share? Or perhaps somewhere away from the city? Starsnatch Cliff or Windrise. I could even make some muffins, grab some napkins, and make a picnic out of it. but would that just waste too much time? A trip? To Liyue? Oh, I couldn't possibly justify that. In the time it would take to get to Liyue and back, I could have finished several of my books. You really think I shouldn't limit myself to Mondstadt? Maybe you're right. Mondstadt is symbolized by the wind, but my vision is a Geo one. Maybe visiting the nation built by the Geo Archon could help me learn something new. Very well then, if it's just a quick visit. I can't believe I've really come all the way to Liyue. Wow! The architecture here is so unique, and there are so many people around. But somehow, I feel like I'm constantly being watched. No, please don't make fun of me. You shouldn't make jokes like that in public. People may hear you and get the wrong idea. How strange. Back in Mondstadt, I never feel shy around strangers. But over here, I feel so tense. It's probably because I'm in a completely different environment. I don't know how I should act to make sure I don't make a fool of myself. And speaking of, I heard that it's customary to eat with chopsticks in Liyue. Back in Mondstadt, I have previously provided chopsticks to visitors from Liyue, but I've never used them myself. Oh, I hope I won't become a laughingstock. Huh? Oh, I was just thinking aloud. Don't worry about it. My time here in Liyue is precious. I should make good use of it to study. True. If I offended the locals by not knowing their customs, I wouldn't have the chance to learn from them. Then, okay. Let's start by learning about the local cuisine. Do you have... Okay. If it comes recommended by you, I'm excited to find out what kind of food it is.
Toast to our success. If it isn't the Traveler, what would you like to order today? Wanmin Restaurant will cook it just how you like it. Oh, is this a new customer you've brought with you? Based on Madam's attire, it would appear that even a Knight of Favonius will travel all the way to Liyue just to try Wanmin Restaurant's cooking.
Knight of Favonius? Oh, I'm not...
I'm just joking, of course. You must be in Liyue on official business. But anyway, while you're here in Liyue, I can confidently say that you won't regret stopping by Wanmin Restaurant to try our tasty dishes.
That's not what I meant.
Not what you meant? Oh, I see. I suppose you must be looking for Liyue Pavilion or Sinyue Kiosk. Most first-time visitors have only heard of these two places. I just didn't expect the Knights of Favonius to be the same way.
What I meant was, I am not an official Knight of Favonius. I'm just a knight in training currently serving as a maid.
Goodness, they really distinguish between knights to that degree? Well, anyway, as long as you dine at Wanmin Restaurant, rest assured you will leave here a satisfied customer. Since this is your first time in Liyue, perhaps you're not used to chopsticks yet. If so, might I recommend the grilled tigerfish? Fresh, fragrant, and easy to eat. If I tone down the spice a little, it should be perfect for the Mondstadt palate. Wanna try?
I want to learn about the Liyue diet. Adjusting the dish to accommodate what I'm used to seems to defeat the purpose of coming here.
Oh, you want to try something with more of a local flavor? Well, in that case, you've got to try our signature dish, black back perch stew. The only thing is, you can't really eat it without using chopsticks, and the level of spice is not for everyone. I pour oil into a hot pan, throw in a big handful of Jueyun chilies, and stir-fry them to release the flavor. Then, I sprinkle in some powdered violet grass to enhance the spiciness.
Phew! I can already feel the spiciness just by listening to your description. Will I be able to handle it? But if I give up so soon, how can I learn to overcome future obstacles? It's just a harmless bit of chili pepper. I can take it. Chef Mao, I will go with your recommendation.
Great. Please have a seat. One blackback perch stew coming right up.
Oh, so spicy. I can't even hold my chopstick steadily. Oh, I'm fine. It's certainly very spicy, but once you get over that, oh, it's quite delicious. What surprised me is how the freshness of the fish still shines through, despite how heavily seasoned the dish is. The next time I entertain guests from Liyue, I wonder if I'll be able to prepare such delicious food for them. Really? Then let me bake some muffins for you when we get back.
Wow, you've already finished? How do you feel? Even locals rarely finish the dish so quickly.
Oh, it was very good. Thank you, Chef Mao.
Ah, you're very welcome. Seeing customers satisfied is my greatest pleasure. But I must say, I really didn't expect you to drink the soup. It's so spicy that most people here in Liyue can't even handle it.
What? The soup? We weren't supposed to drink it? Oh, yes. Let's. Next time I eat in Liyue, I'll be sure to check how each dish is meant to be consumed first. Oh, that sounds like ironwork going on over there. Is it a blacksmith? From the kind of weapons made here, I should be able to learn something about the local combat style. Will you come with me to the blacksmith so I can take a look? Oh, great! It's almost like you're the host and I'm your guest. As a maid, I can't help but feel a little guilty. Wow! Just from looking at these weapons, I can tell they have great power. Well, this is the nation built by the Geo-Archon, after all. Oh, I wonder how Favonia's blade work could be applied to these weapons, and what kind of modifications would be needed. Yes, and even though I'm just thinking through problems as I always do, I don't feel as nervous as I did when I was in Mondstadt.
Hey! You over there! What are you doing?
Huh? What's wrong, little boy?
Who you calling little boy? I'm a mighty warrior. I see you with your strange attire, acting all mysterious, lording around the ironmongers. Yeah, you're up to no good.
I'm not up to anything.
Huh. You can't hide it from me. I see the way you look at those weapons. Same way I look at them, too. You must be planning to sneak over and steal a couple of blades when the man's not looking, huh? Well, I'm warning you. Quit while you're ahead. Stop before you do something you'll regret. 'Cause if you get caught, that man is gonna yell at you.
Honorary Knight, please. I told you not to call me that.
Knight of Favonius? Huh. Then she's no small fry after all. But let's not get ahead of ourselves here. I still don't think I can trust you. Unless you show me your great sword and also your vision. That's not true. No great sword can outshine the mighty Dugu longsword. And one day, I'm gonna get my Geo-vision. So, I'm not jealous. Who said anything about being jealous? Huh.
The cat is out of the bag. All right then, if you insist. Please be careful with them. Don't hurt yourself.
You're really gonna let me have a look? Wow, you're so nice! Wow, that glow, it really is a Geo-vision. And this sword is so heavy. I can't hold it. It's not fair. If only I were a bit bigger.
Be patient, you'll get there. Besides, I'm sure your dream will come true one day.
It's clear to me now. You bear a geovision. You wield a greatsword. You're a nice person from Mondstadt. You must be a fabled knight of Favonius.
Huh?
I must accept that the Knights of Favonius of Mondstadt live up to their name. But I shall not concede defeat. As surely as the hills are green and the rivers flow into the sea, our paths will cross again.
Wait, Oh, he's gone. I do hope there are no further misunderstandings today. Children in Liyue have these dreams too. I never would have thought. When I was little, the other Mondstadt kids and I always used to imagine what kinds of visions we would have when we grew up. I hope that someday this boy's dreams will come true too. Anyway, what's next? Should we visit Liyue's harbor or take a short break? Yes! If we plan to explore further, let's take a short break first.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Oh, you must be from Mondstadt. Looking at your outfit, you don't seem to be an ordinary civilian. In which case, surely, you must be an illustrious knight of Favonius. Pardon my directness. My name is Iron Tongue Tian, and I was hoping that you could help me out.
Oh, hold on. I'm really sorry. I am not yet an official knight, but just a maid of the Knights of Favonius.
Maid? Of the Knights? A maid knight! Oh, now that is genuinely intriguing. Miss, if you're willing to help me out, I have every confidence that you will provide me with infinitely more source material than any other knight could. As you can see, I have been a local storyteller here for a long time, and, well, my audience is starting to tire of hearing the same old stories over and over again. When I saw this young lady show up just now, I was quite awestruck by her, so much so that I was suddenly inspired by the idea of writing a new book, A Knight's Journey Through Liyue. However, inspiration is just the start. I still need some material to work with. Even the most ingenious storytellers don't just come up with stories out of thin air. I do occasionally hear anecdotes about the Knights of Favonius doing the rounds here in Liyue. But they're mostly unreliable rumors, with everyone telling a different story. Far better to find an actual knight and see for myself.
But I am still not a knight yet.
Don't worry about all that. As the saying goes, the story should be inspired by life, but larger than life. As the storyteller, I can change a detail or two here and add some dramatic effect there, you know.
Honorary knight, I'm a little conflicted. What should I do? Although I should always lend a hand to anyone in need, it would be dishonest for me to pretend to be a real knight.
You understand me. Miss, rest assured that I will not put you in a difficult spot. All I'm asking you to do is to come with me to the countryside and show me some of your blade work. Let me see something new. I'll fill in all the other details, all within reason, of course.
Well, okay then, if it's just providing some initial source material.
日前听千言君说，郊外有丘丘人作乱，不如我们就往那边一探。 看来就是此地了。只是眼下丘丘人似乎正巧不在。
丘丘人不在的话，是不是就没办法取材了呢？
倒也未必，这营地中还剩下不少物事，就请姑娘用那大剑，将它们一并扫清吧。
清扫吗？这确实不难。不过丘丘人随时可能回来，田先生请找个安全些的地方看着吧。
好，那骑士考虑周全，心思缜密，不错不错，颇有骑士之风。
已经开始取材了吗？把这片营地里的物件清扫干净吗？好像就是我平时在做的事。那写进书里，应该也没关系吧？
好啊，这招就叫穿金绝铁西风剑。
岩石的重量令人安心。不好，丘丘人回来了！田先生，请小心藏好。
妙啊！这招就叫铜墙铁壁骑士盾。这一段就写这骑士料事如神，早早算准了丘丘人回营的时间，便让百姓事先藏好，单剑只身前去迎敌。不错不错，只是这对阵的是丘丘人，多少差点气氛。有了，请问能否再麻烦二位准备一点信物？
信物？
不错，正是信物。虽说是虚构的故事，但越是真实可信，就越是引人入胜。若是有战利品摆在眼前，就更是叫人不得不信了。
那是要丘丘人的面具、剑矢之类的吗？
这个嘛，二位若是方便，能不能从那遗迹守卫身上弄点零件下来？对，这位客官真是明白人。听闻这遗迹守卫身上最常见的零件是叫混沌装置。我先记录一下方才的灵感。二位若是准备好了这混沌装置，就请交给我吧。二位若是准备好了这混沌，哇，这沉重的分量，这斑驳的伤痕，只要再稍加修饰，就近乎完美了。
还要再修饰吗？总之，对您的创作有帮助就好。
那是自然，我已经想好要如何下笔了，得赶紧回去记下来。二位，回头若是有空，记得来3晚不过岗，听我舔铁嘴的新作呀。
田先生到底会写成什么样子呢？总觉得有点不安。我们还是回璃月港去听听吧。
只听哐啷啷沉雷骤起，一时间金铁铮鸣，4只巨掌不由分说砸将下来。 哎呀，可谓事断平冈，力胜千军。单靠这石头，那石峰都能给削下半截。常人若是挨上，就算不是粉身碎骨，也怕非死即伤。可是，您看那一国的骑士，眼见着铁爪直落，下盘将将吃力，只把剑刃啪的这么一横，霎时间是当声大作，烟尘四起。又听轰隆隆一声闷响，烟云渐散，就见两对巨爪落在地面上，没了声息。这便是蒙德骑士独传护体神功铜墙铁壁骑士盾的威力。还没等骑士稍歇，又见一道黑影冲天而起，遮天蔽日。竟是一尊遗迹猎者。骑士哪是等闲之人，心说这有何惧？哇呀呀一声大喝，只一招穿金绝铁西风剑，顿时间金光四射，疾风旋起，迸碎万千火星。
一人独斗2名遗迹守卫，还要加上一个遗迹猎者，未免也太夸张了吧？
评书里的事还是不能太当真。
这是在说我吗？这究竟是在讲什么？不行，我得请他重写一份。
哈哈，诸位若是不信，且看此物。这正是女仆骑士行走离月的铁证，乃是他鏖战遗迹守卫时以剑锋凿下的碎甲残片。
这是遗迹守卫的灵剑，我听有亲戚在千岩军里当差的朋友的兄弟跟我讲过。
是真家伙，上面的伤痕简直和新刻出来的一样。
我得去和田先生说清楚。诚信、谦虚，明明是骑士必须坚守的美德。
话说那边那个女娃子，是不是和评书里的骑士有几分神似啊？
何止是相似啊，简直一模一样啊！哎，要不要去讨要一个名帖？那可是传说中的女仆骑士啊！
好的。
这正是骑士西出石门关，仗剑行遍万重山。一入离月成佳话，从此方名百世传。欲知后事如何，且听下回分解。
这些武器，光是看着就感觉很有分量啊！不愧是岩神建立的国度。如果是用西风剑术，该怎么运用这些武器，又该做哪些调整？虽然也是在思考问题，不过好像没有在蒙德那么紧张了。
喂，那边那个在干什么呢？
喂，有什么事吗？
本大侠不是什么小朋友，看你打
我没想干什么。
哼，本大侠都看出来了。你看那些武器的眼神，简直就和本大侠一模一样嘛！你一定是想趁大叔不注意偷拿几件吧？哼，本大侠奉劝你好自为之，趁早收手，不然被大叔发现可是要挨骂的。
是啊，我平时用的武器是大剑，这里也没看见啊。
大剑？哼，
叔确实没把大剑摆出来，明明都求了他好几次了。不过本大侠可没那么容易上当，除非才没这回事呢。
完全说出来了，那么看的时候请小心。
你哇，
不用着急，你的梦想，
果然你，
哎，
哼，蒙德的西风骑士，青山不
等等，不过小时候我也经常和不说这些。港口好像是有不少千岩军驻守，要是能向他们请教一下就好了。
千言牢固，重杖不移。终于见到你们了，二位贵客。是的，听坊间传闻有西风骑士出现在璃月，我就来此查看了。没想到其中一位竟是7星的贵客。那么另一位，想必就是传闻中的西风骑士了吧？
抱歉，我还不是西风骑士。
原来如此，这可真是失礼了。还是先自我介绍一下吧。在下名叫沙银，在千岩军中负责守备与巡逻的工作。
我是诺埃尔，西风骑士团的女仆，当然还不是一名正式的西风骑士。
关于先前的误会，我先替附近的居民向您致歉了。
没关系的。话说回来，沙银先生找西风骑士是有什么事吗？我能帮上什么忙吗？
实不相瞒，我接到了一些线报，近期出现了一小股从蒙德流窜来的盗宝团。线报上说，这伙盗宝团驻扎在石门附近，如果贸然行动，被他们逃回蒙德，千岩军就不方便继续追捕了。所以，我本想请您作为西风骑士与我一起前去缉捕，互相做个见证。眼下看来，却似乎有些不便。
抱歉，如果我早点通过选拔，现在就不会。
现在若是去申请西风骑士团的正式援助，说不定会给那群贼人逃亡的机会。敢问在璃月港内可还有别的西风骑士？
别的西风骑士吗？要说骑士的话，这里还有一位。
7星的贵客，还有如此身份。如果身为两国英雄的您愿意出手相助，那确实没有比您更合适的人选了。只是为这点小事劳烦击退古神的英雄，实在有些惭愧。
不仅是风魔龙，前辈居然连古神也击退过吗？
那可真是太荣幸了。在下先去和驻守石门的同僚确认缉捕事宜，二位准备好后到石门寻我便可。那么我们回头再见。千言牢固，重杖不移。
震天撼地，
千言牢固，重杖不移。多谢二位前来相助。我们刚刚已经确定了盗宝团的位置，马上就会开始行动。以防万一，还需要有人把守这条通往蒙德的路口，负责阻拦一些漏网之鱼。如先前所说，千岩军在此地的行动多有不便，所以这件事恐怕还是得劳烦二位了。
请问，我还不是西风骑士，现在也能帮得上忙吗？
我们请荣誉骑士前来，只是为了做个见证，具体行动并无约束，您也不必太过顾忌了。
如果是这样的话，我想尽量多做点力所能及的事。
那么，我先去与同僚会合。盗宝团若想逃窜，必会经过附近，到时就有了二位了。
请问这次任务能不能交给我来处理呢？这次如果没有你在，我就连行动也参加不了。果然，和荣誉骑士比起来，我还很不成熟。但我也想在力所能及的范围里为你分忧。请交给我吧。已经来了吗？我一个人能行吗？
还没干完，总算完事了。
该打扫战场了。
还没干完，
我会注意骑士的风度。
总算完事了。
我真的做到了。不，都是因为有了你的肯定，我现在才能。
辛苦了！从此地逃回的盗宝团已经悉数被我们拿下了，数目与情报上的一致，未有一人走脱。不愧是7星的贵客，蒙德的荣誉骑士啊！哦，是诺埃尔小姐阻击了逃窜的盗宝团吗？真是太感谢了。
没事的，能帮上千岩君和沙银先生的忙，我真的非常荣幸。
您实在是过谦了。我听商人们说过，蒙德的西风骑士不仅个个身负绝技，更能急人之所急，救人于危难。以您这样的身手和品格，难怪赤虎岩的街坊邻居会把您认作真正的骑士啊。
没这回事，真正的骑士什么的，我还远远不够呢。
那么我就衷心期待着您将来作为骑士活跃的身影吧。时候不早了，我先将抓住的盗宝团押送回去，千言牢固，重杖不移。我们来日再见。
再见，沙银先生。真正的骑士还要多久才能配得上这样的称呼呢？是啊，不知不觉都已经出来这么久了，现在就要回去了吗？抱歉，虽然有些任性，可以再稍微陪我一会儿吗？我还有个地方想去。就是这里了。我在蒙德也经常为骑士团的大家泡茶，所以想来学习一下。可以请你一起喝杯茶吗？果然里约的茶和蒙德不太一样啊，味道和口感都有一些区别，但是茶水入喉时的温暖和安心感却很相似。西风骑士和千岩君，看书的时候总觉得大家的准则和理念区别都很大， 但想要守护民众的心，其实在哪里都是一样的呢。都是一样的。我好像没那么害怕考试了，虽然我知道自己和荣誉骑士还有很大很大的差距。听着你的经历，就像是在听书里的传说。不过，也是因为这样，我才能更加努力，更加期待将来，可以作为一名骑士和你并肩作战的一天。等到考试结束，我们再一起来璃月吧。可是，我会拖累你的。
Boats are made for transferring commodities back.
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the Oh, thank you. I've been busy preparing. The exam is drawing nearer and nearer. Right. Even though I've already... It's just that I've failed several times in the past. I still don't know if I can make it this time. No, this is my exam. Plus, there is still some time, but... On the day of the exam... based on the night schedule, But it's just... Even though there is still some... I've planned my schedule carefully. Well, there's always coffee if I feel sleepy. No, it won't. I've made sure... Did I get too worked up all... No. I apologize for letting you see me in such bad shape. But every time... But in the end, I can't... Oh, you mean... Oh, if I don't... Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever... Take some more exams. Would that really help me? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one? The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Oh, that sounds a little difficult to believe. Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you like to take on today? You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer. I'm sorry.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use. Perhaps you could give it a trial run. Indeed, although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angel's Share right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there. We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected. Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that. Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Traveler solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
Well, that sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the Adventurer's entrance exam.
Oh? Noelle, you mean you want to take the Adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit of a true adventurer! Now, let me explain the rules of the exam. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noelle. Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score. And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosk!
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit! Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well-versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first, before giving me an answer. Question 1.
An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Ooh, I'm afraid that's the wrong answer. On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Liyue, documenting his whole journey. Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him. Oh, what was his name?
Ooh, what a pity. You were so close, but not quite close enough. Never mind, eh? Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
Wrong answer. Huh. Was that supposed to be some sort of joke? Are the questions too difficult? If even Noel wasn't up to the task. Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well-fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength. So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noel, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation. Ha ha!
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea? Emergency food? Though I have never tried any, it doesn't sound like a specific dish. Let's think of something else. Steak. Good point. In a real emergency, All you'd need is a piece of meat. You wouldn't even need any seasoning. Okay then, once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
That's a nice hole.
Oh, you're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely.
It's been getting...
Oh, you're ready to go?
Oh, Fountain.
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer. Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame. And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noel's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next is the final stage. Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Which should I choose?
Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills. Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby ruin gods as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give them all you've got, Noel.
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
Solidify! This is order!
Jumpy Dumpty go! Pew! Yeah!
Honorary Knight! I did it! Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm. Somehow, Having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam. Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if... Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
Oh, back already? Seems like. Even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you are so close to getting a perfect score, it feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noelle could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away. Noelle?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction. I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel's Share and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Mustn't fall asleep. Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also self-defense, the art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I but what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer, or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Geschabiat?
Hunt down 3 Ruin Guard. Hunt down 3 board. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
Don't get me started, but most of them have...
Well, that sounds...
Yes, a few scrapes. Anyway, I already read...
Then, Mr. I am very...
Oh? No.
Yes.
Excellent. That first, since if the traveler is willing, please join Noel. Indeed. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But
Add...
A true adventurer must... I will ask you 3. Question 1. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Wolvendom. No.
Ooh, on to question 2. There is a famous, thanks to the notes he took...
Learning from experience regarding this adventure. That's it! It's rolled!
Correct! Last question. All that we... Correct! Never mind. But be... Now.
Jules from the US.
Hunt down 3 board... Oh, it's...
Hello, Mr. Cyrus.
But most...
Well, that sounds...
Yes, a few scrape... Anyway.
Then, Miss... I am very...
Oh?
Yes.
Excellent. First, if the traveler is willing. Indeed. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in...
Add...
A true adventure. I will ask you question 1. Tell me.
Wolvendom. No. That's it. The windwheel at Mr. Cyrus?
Correct. On to question 2. An event there is a famous... Thanks to the notes he took...
Learning from experience regarding this... That's it.
Correct. Last question. All that we... Correct. But be... Now, go...
Jules from the...
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, fountain. Hear my...
Okay.
Ready and willing.
Staying well, that's why. Firstly, secondly, thirdly, so go ahead.
Honorary knight? Steak. Good point. Okay then, we can always change.
Don't want to add to Anthony's troubles.
You're ready to go?
Is the steak.
Stay simple and
Really? If you like it so much, I can.
In any case, go get your.
Please.
Good. Ferocious. This is that I will be.
Okay.
Stabilize!
Fine, boom! Woo! Honorary knight! I did not entire. I know that it's just, but not this. Somehow, it must be because you are. Thank you. On the day of the real. Great.
Oh, back already. Even the Now, you passed with a.
Oh, well.
Without further ado, it gives me your days ahead. My.
Oh, Mr. I'm very sorry, but I just wanted to take an.
Why not just think of it as, if you think about it, adventurers have a lot in common with the knights. Both want to defend Mondstadt.
Exam preparation? Defend Mondstadt?
Yes, precisely. I assure you it won't take up too much of your time. I believe it's only around 4 commissions per day.
4 commissions? Maybe if I can squeeze out some time from my breaks. Oh, if I'm not careful, the urge to accommodate just takes over. I'm sorry, Mr. Cyrus, but I'm afraid that my answer is still...
Please, Noelle, I'm begging you. We need your help.
Well, if my assistance is required... Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, Mr. Cyrus. Maybe next time.
Osmanthus.
Oh, back already? Even the... Now, use... But... Yes. Hey, now,
Where did I go wrong? Oh, I'm sorry.
Huh?
I do apologize. If I don't review my... It seems I will head back...
Well... How can I get...
Mustn't fall. Oh, I've summarized getting to know monsters, and then there's eating. Oh, and also, the only thing is... But what if they ask me if I neglect the...